Hey everyone, what's going on? So here on my screen share, I just wanted to shoot a quick video on the spiders and just into this level. I think it's a pretty interesting spot. We can see back in April, these lows held. You can see we have two touches here. This is from April 10th and April 20th. We came down, it was support, then we broke to the downside, and now yesterday we tailed through the area and have failed to really have a limiting close above that area. Now in the chat, I know we've been talking about a catch play on the spiders. So, catch play, we can see we've been below the 8 and the 21 for quite a while. Now we've finally popped up above the 8 and the 21, and the first dip to the EMAs has held. And if you were playing this catch play long, the first area to take profits, as always, would be the 618, which I just drew on the screen, around 135.46. So I think it was sort of a profit-taking zone for any longs. And with the retracement levels, just from the peak highs where we traded down from, where we traded off from, you could see that we were right around the 618, which today in the mentoring session in the afternoon, I know Laz was going over why the 618 is the golden ratio. So here, 136.15 was the 618 from the sell-off from late May. So I think the high from Tuesday, I think, could be in place for quite a while, and I think the extent of the pullback could maybe be back to the 21 or even the 8. So I think a zone of 133.80 to 133.20 is an area where if you were short to maybe take profits. We could see on the 60-minute, I'm going to switch my time frames now, could see on a 15-day, 60-minute chart, we could see now we're starting to flatten out a little bit. We haven't quite gotten bearish, but we are starting to flatten out on the 30 and the 60-minute. Here's the 30-minute view. So we can see this one's pretty neutral to bearish, so maybe some warning signs. So I think, mark down the area of 133.80 to 133.20 if you are short to take profits, and at that point I think it would be wise to maybe search for the best looking longs if we do start to form bottoming tails off of the EMAs on these spiders. And one long I do want to talk about is Walmart, WMT. So here's the daily view. You can see little pennant triangle near highs off of the 8 EMA holding up very, very well. I think the triangle basically gives a measured move about $1.50. I take the widest part of the pattern. So this high was 68.50. The low was around 67, so around about $1.50. Add to the breakout level of around 68. So I think 69.5 to 70 could be a level where we could use that spot to take profits. I like how it held up really well today. And a stock like this, a slow mover, pretty thick, near highs, I think could do well in this type of tape. So I think as long as we stay above the 21 EMA on the 60-minute and hold above this prior pivot low around 67.80, 67.90, around that level, I think we could see upwards of 69.5 to 70. Nice volume and the day, and I think we did make a new high on the year in the closing minutes of today's trading session. So I think the spiders maybe could pull back for one more day, and I think it's in the next day or two just make a watch list of longs and shorts in the coming days, as we'll see which way the spiders are going to go. If the EMAs don't hold, we could be in for some sort of a different type of trade. If they fail here, then we could probably look towards the short side. But I think for right now, I think long should be favored as long as we're above the 8 and the 21. So until further notice, build those watch lists of good longs in the near-term future. Thanks.